Bonjour, Dr. Edward home from Montreal with part 8 of 13 in the Gnosis of Life series. Part 8, Masonic Esoterica, Religion, Money, and the Narcissistic Pandemic. Skull-duggery has existed from the known beginning as it has its basis in the competitive nature of the human animal that is becoming or has become the present human being. It is part of the paradigm from our baser biological nature, that is, eat or be eaten, survival of the fittest. For sure, the fact that we've had our DNA genes engineered by ET groups that stayed around to test their modified humanoids and appeared as gods to the human animal evolving into the human being, added to the master controlling the slave, or the stronger one dominating the weaker one. Suffice it to say, the ET gang most likely enjoyed playing God for the power and adulation it gave them, and they, knowing that an amorphoric God does not exist, they were not afraid of being upstaged as God wannabes. This leads to their narcissistic manners, which were copied and emulated by humans, remembering that both animals and humans learn much of their basic manners by mimicry. In the case of humans, we erroneously learn behavior patterns from the caregiver teachers, ergo the godlike ET teaching us knowledge, etc., and thus how to be narcissistic. In present time, we can study both the writings of Evil by Baumeister and People of the Lie by Scott Peck to see just how the present world pandemic of narcissism has taken hold, extrapolated, and is showing to be the underlying reason of human self-destruction. As many are quite incredulous to what really happened to us, unless they can understand it for themselves, experience the details and data firsthand. We recommend the DVD Century of the Self, not to mention all the various documentaries and films available on Google that clearly explains what happens psychologically to us with a bit of the religious rhetoric thrown in. One of the more detailed presentations in historical timeline fashion is the DVD on Google titled Ring of Power. Watch it for a lot of truthfulness not available in history books. Much of this we will find has various connections into Esoterica, as Esoterica is details of our anthropogenesis, contains much of the rituals and the sacred writings used worldwide, and has both the esoteric outside view and esoteric inside view of what is going on with who we really are. Where God was once in the forefront of human minds for all the various reasons, today, money, materialism has upseated God, and thus love is lost. The only way to deal with the narcissistic pandemic is by each person dealing with their own egos and dissolving them into the virtues that all too many do not live with. Please remember, we are a soul in a human suit. There is a higher power that connects us all, and the egos are the issues, but by requiting Ohm's love, we learn to love correctly and be all we can be. Thanks for your interest in your Gnostic, aka truth.